I'm back in the classroom today. Welcome back. It's Mrs. Steffi Adams' classroom, and I'm so excited to be back, bringing you guys another episode, giving you a little update of what's going on. So, first and foremost, I realized last time that I did not really explain that well what VIP Kid was. And since that's a big portion of what we're all here for, I guess it's like 50-50. Half of the people here are to hear about my brick and mortar physical classroom experience, and half the people are probably here for the VIP kid thing. We all know what a real brick and mortar classroom is, but not everybody knows what VIP kid is. So before I give you an update, I want to explain what really is VIP kid. So it's a company that hires people who have bachelor's degrees, and it doesn't matter what your bachelor's degree is in. You just have to have a bachelor's degree, and you have to have at least a year's experience of working with children. So babysitting, being a nanny, working with them at your church, maybe working in a preschool, or even homeschooling your own children can count. You just have to have a year experience of working with kids along with a bachelor's, and you can work for this company called VIP Kid. What is awesome about VIP Kid for all you teachers out there is that you do not have to plan any lesson plans. You don't have to figure out the curriculum. You don't have to make anything. They do all of that for you. There's all of the stuff that you have to teach is already there. Basically, the quote unquote slides, the lesson plans, the curriculum, everything is planned out. It's all put in this awesome online platform that they preload for you. Basically go into this online virtual classroom and teach the children what's on the slides. Super, super easy. It also makes it easy for those of you who do have a bachelor's degree, but maybe it's not in education. It makes it super easy for you to learn quickly how to teach English to these children in China. As someone who's gone to college to be a teacher, when I first started, okay, that's like two different thoughts. I should probably try that again. When I first started VIP Kid, I did have some college to be a teacher because that's like, if you listen to the last episode, that's what I was originally going to college for, but I couldn't do the student teaching. So I changed my major and got a bachelor's degree in something that was not education related. So I did have some education background, but not a ton. So now, since I've been working on my master's degree, I have a lot. And I can see all of the amazing techniques that VIP Kid uses to teach these Chinese children how to read English or how to speak English. They pretty much incorporate all the major ways that people learn. There's physical, auditory, phonics. I can't give it all away, but their technique is amazing. So much so that I plan on using a lot of that stuff with Callista, my daughter. If you listened to the last episode, you heard me talk about her a little bit. And I also didn't cover that I do a lot of homeschooling with Callista at home. She's 3.5. She goes to a preschool, like I said, but I also do a lot of homeschooling stuff with her at home. So I use a lot of the techniques that I'm learning at VIP Kid at home with her as well, and I can see where a lot of these techniques are helping me to be a better teacher in my brick and mortar classroom when that time comes, so I can use that with those students. So I'm super excited. In any case, VIP Kid is a company. It has this online platform to help people teach English to students in China. And it's all done on your computer, at home. I say at your own convenience. Like, you get to make your own schedule, but in my case, I'm on the East Coast and China is exactly 12 hours behind me. So usually when I'm sleeping, they're awake. So the hours that I would need to book would be early in the morning and through the night and late at night for me. That's, the hours that they would be awake and or not in school. And then of course on the weekends, I think it's between the hours of 8 and 10 a.m. on the weekends, which would be 8 to 10 p.m. for them at night, is a good booking time as well. There's peak hours and there's peak hours. So peak hours are like the main hours that they're awake and looking to book classes, and the peak hours are like the big hours that you really want to book. Those are when they're really looking to book classes. So you just open up your schedule and book classes. As I said in the previous episode, I did do VIPKID before. I'm still currently in the hiring process right now. I'm setting this up to where when I formally resign from my current full-time job, this will be ready for me to start teaching, but I'm not trying to do both at the same time. As I said in my previous episode, I'm still not yet a brick and mortar teacher. I'm finishing up my last semester of my master's, and then next semester, so starting in January, I'll be doing my student teaching. So right now, I still have 3 weeks left of my master's classes, and it's a lot of work, and I'm working full time, and I have a child, so I'm trying to schedule it out. I did, however, today just complete my demo video, and it's a little bit different than the last time. I loved it so much more this time. It was so much easier to complete it. It's all done on their app, and you read some study materials. It's all super easy. Then you have 5 questions to answer based on the study materials. Once you're done with those 5 questions, you record a demo of you teaching 1 slide. The last time I did it, there wasn't a lot of prep up to the demo video, or it was more like you had to prep yourself and you weren't really sure what to prep. This time they give you everything to prep right there on the app, and as soon as you're done answering those 5 questions, you go on and record your demo video of 1 slide. But last time, I had to record a 10-minute demo video of me teaching multiple slides. So I guess they decided that they can get a really good idea of what kind of teacher you are and if you're a good fit based on that 1 slide. So I just did that right before I started recording this. I knew immediately the results of my 5 questions, and then I have to wait 24 hours for them to review my video and get back to me and decide if they liked my video. If they decide they don't like my video, that is not the end. I want you guys to know that it really is, it may take several tries, but pretty much anybody can work for VIPKID. You may not make it the first time, which I feel like that may have happened to me when I applied the last time. I think I got through the first part like I just did today, but then when I went on to get my certifications to teach different levels of children, I wasn't passing all of those levels. So I did have to retry that. They want you to be a good teacher. So when you do these demos, they give you some feedback. If they don't like you the first time, they give you feedback and say, hey, try it again. Take this constructive criticism, take these tips, take this feedback, hone your skills a little bit, and then come back to us. And you can come back to us in a day or in 2 days. There's no time frame. But they want everybody to do this. So it's super easy, sort of. I mean, you have to try. But isn't that true in life? Such is life. Try and try again. When you can't do something the first time, work on it, build up your skill set, and then try it again. Don't just say, oh, I failed the first time, so I'm not going to do it again. It's a complete and utter total failure. That's not the case. It's not the case in life. That's not the case with VIPKID. And I assure you that I'm going to make a ton of mistakes, and I'm not perfect, whether it's with VIPKID or in my classroom. Honestly, I think I said this in the last video, they both kind of scare me a little bit. I've been in EMT and doing EMS, or emergency medical services, both on an ambulance and in the hospital for 22 years. And this whole teaching thing, while it's always been something I've wanted to do and I'm super excited about, is unlike anything I've ever done before. So it's scary to make that big step and that big change and do something completely different. But I'm not one to back down. I am 100% a go-getter, and everything that's challenging, I take on the challenge. So I encourage you to take on the challenge. I'm really excited to be sharing this journey with you. I'm so grateful for all of you that are tuning in and supporting and sharing and whatever. I couldn't be more excited to be doing all of this. Anyways, Thanks for tuning in today. Stay tuned. If you have something that you want to know, if you have any questions, let me know. I can either answer you personally or I can do an entire new episode on this for you. So just make sure you let me know. Stay tuned. And yeah, whatever. See ya.